King Ahab reported to Queen Jezebel everything that Elijah had done at Mount Carmel, including the massacre of the prophets. Jezebel immediately sent a messenger to Elijah with her threat. "The gods will get you for this, and I'll get even with you. By the time tomorrow, you'll be as dead as any one of those prophets." So when Elijah saw how things were, he ran for dear life to Beersheba, far in the south of Judah. He left his young servant there, and then went on into the desert another day's journey. He came to a lone broom bush and collapsed in its shade, wanting in the worst way to be done with it all, to just die. "Enough of this, God. Take my life. I'm ready to join my ancestors in the grave." Exhausted, he fell asleep under the lone broom bush. Suddenly, an angel shook him awake and said, "Get up and eat." He looked around, and to his surprise, right by his head were a loaf of baked bread and a jug of water. He ate the meal and went back to sleep. The angel of God came back, shook him awake again, and said, "Get up and eat some more. You've got a long journey ahead of you." He got up, ate, drank his fill, and set out. Nourished by the meal, he walked 40 days and nights, all the way to the mountain of God. When he got there, he crawled into a cave and went to sleep. Then the word of God came to him. "So Elijah, what are you doing here?" "I've been working my heart out for the God of angel armies," said Elijah. "The people of Israel have abandoned your covenant, destroyed the places of worship, and murdered your prophets. I'm the only one left, and now they're trying to kill me." Then he was told, "Go, stand on the mountain at attention before God, and God will pass by." A hurricane wind ripped through the mountains and shattered the rocks before God. But God wasn't to be found in the wind. After the wind, an earthquake. He muffled his face with his great cloak, went into the mouth of the cave, and stood there. A quiet voice asked, "So Elijah, now tell me, what are you doing here?" Elijah said it again, I have been working my heart out for God, the God of angel armies, because the people of Israel have abandoned your covenant, destroyed your places of worship, and murdered your prophets. I'm the only one left, and now they're trying to kill me." God said, "Go back the way you came, through the desert to Damascus. I have more work for you to do, and I will be with you." So Elijah went and acted in obedience to the Lord, for God had comforted Elijah.